jaquay-TV postseason.
Our defense will be a little too much.
I'm just ready to win.
Losing is not an option. You want to be on the cover. You want to be the best.
The game just kicked off.
I'm excited to play. I feel the adrenaline going.
Welcome to my Makeup a Legend Part 2. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it.
2K Sports pregame show.
Baby. Hey, what?
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Charlotte.
It's been a tough
Games lately for Charlotte. We've kind of waited and waited for this team to come together and start producing, but it just hasn't happened. And now we've gotten pretty deep into the season, so time's not on their side.
He said it. Oh my God.
And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers, that's missing assignments, missing rebounds, same thing. Like I know this is our, 82nd game.
Let's get it.
Greetings, everyone, from Atlanta. The Hawks playing host to an Eastern Conference affair here at the Phillips Arena. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you? Some changes. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Cody Zeller comes in for Williams. And Warren subbed in for Lamb. On the floor for Charlotte, MKG and Zeller at the forward duo. Batum is out there with Warren, and it's Kaminsky in at the center. Now,
Can I get that layup package?
He's guarded by Schroeder. Warren, good. Warren's got his first basket of the night.
I'm gonna have to wear me some K. I'm gonna have to customize me some KD8.
Over the last month, let's see how the Hornets need to calm down. NBA stats: 4th in free throw percentage, 7th in steals, and they also rank right there in the top 10 in fast break points. I mean, this is a really good transition team. They love to operate in the open court.
And talking about how consistent they've been at the foul line, so often it's an afterthought. But the good teams find a way to make teams pay for sending them to the free throw line. That's been a key all season.
Pick by Zeller. For three. And the shot by Warren, no good. The Hawks leading.
Oh, my fault.
Here's Schroeder. 11 points last game. Outside Korver launches it.
Are we down?
And the foul on Mike Scott.
Jeez.
That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too, so nothing subtle about that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Scott. Cephalosha comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Teague in for Kyle Korver. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Charlotte. Pick by Zeller. Now, here's
God.
He's tightly guarded. He dishes it to Kaminsky. Just 5 on the clock. Warren kicks to Kaminsky. Cephalosha with the steal. Fast break
down.
to Hawks. Here's Schroeder.
Oh, let me get that.
He draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Miss.
This is his first free throw of the game.
They have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
Good God.
Warren.
Oh, finesse.
Spencer Hawes grabs the miss.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Come in.
Under passes to Teague. Kicks to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. No good from outside. Hornets trail by 4.
Cody.
And here is Warren. He's coming off a 16-point game against Boston. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Let's take this chance to showcase the top setup man at the small forward position in the NBA. Fourth, Nick Batum.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
Yeah, you know, these guys are really more than capable of going it alone if the situation calls for it. But they much prefer to have everybody involved in the offense, and they go out of their way to try to make that happen.
Teague drives in from 8. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Hawks lead by 4.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Now Warren. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
Don't leave me no room, B.
On the arc and then some. Warren's got 7 points.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Chance now to go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Yes, Kevin, he told me their game plan offensively today is a relatively simple one. He wants to see as many plays run through the low post as possible. He said, basically, we're the stronger team, and we need to use that to our benefit. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Boris. Teague with a clean look. Buries it from three-point range. Teague's got his second bucket of the game to go. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Pass to Hawes. The offensive rebound.
Oh my God, I thought he catched his
just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
They set the pick. Pick by Zeller. Now, here's Warren. He has 7. Hits it from three-point range.
Make sure he wasn't a
Warren's
bait
got
for
a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hornets.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride?
Why are they 0 for? That man did not cross me. Wait, did it? Uh-oh.
And get back into it.
Teague drives in. Cephalosha dishes to Muscala.
Sorry, not about to take that man, Mojo.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta.
You got it
for 3.
Brent.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
He's too short.
Nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds: disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
Warren, good.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Batum brings the double team. And Hawes kicks the tee. Dishes it to Muscala.
How about to take that man?
And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going. Take our very own Atlanta Hawks Jr.
And looking now at the numbers 14. Some impressive play from him over the last month. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 8 assists, and
let's get it.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
And the Hornets making a change here. Splitters checked in. Now, here's Warren. Teague covering. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Shooter.
A shot by Batum, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Shoots from the right block. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Here's Warren. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Buddy.
Warren's got 15.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Come on, man.
And
wow.
Here we go. And he lays it.
Wow, good take.
7 points in the game.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. And
I'm literally curious how to hit this shot. I'm literally
at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks lead by 2. Let's take a quick. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. Kidd, Gilchrist, and Williams are at the forward spots. Batum's out there with Jeremy Lamb.
Get it. Let's get it.
And so it's Atlanta with it, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof.
Oh, that was
nice. What a pass, and then the layup was
not nice.
a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, he really could have fouled that one up trying for the big slam there, though. Just a nice, solid finish for the layup.
Now here's Schroeder, defended by Warren.
Shooter.
Atlanta again missing. For Charlotte, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Screen by Jefferson. Now, here's Warren. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Intercepted. Bazemore passes to Courtney. And he drops it in from the post. And the Hawks lead by 2.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
There's the pick. Screen by Jefferson. Here's Warren.
Shooter.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Schroeder with the ball. He's picked
my man. I'm checking this dude.
Now here's Schroeder. Guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Can't cash in from the high post.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Jesus, help him.
Warren with the ball. He's got 15. That gives them the lead. Warren's got 18 points in the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
That was a nice pass fake. I like that.
Picked by Horford. Scott gives it to Bazemore. Lets it go
Shooter.
with a 3. That's good. Bazemore's got 7 points for the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And the wide open shot from Warren. Tried to come right back with the 3.
I tried to curry him because I broke the ankle.
Outside Korver.
Oh, they getting up there.
Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Warren. And the 3 ball is good. Warren's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hornets.
This is an absolute monster performance from him. He is pulverizing them from the 3-point line.
To the right side. And Bazemore kicks it over to
Oh,
Schroeder.
he got me jumping?
Picked by Horford. And the foul called
Come
on
on,
3.
man. He's picking
That is
over
his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. To the paint, here's Cephalosha. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Cephalosha's got his first basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Pick by Zeller.
What up, bro? I give you some space.
Now, here's Warren. He's guarded by Schroeder. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls up.
Kobe.
And the shot by Warren, no good.
I gotta pass.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting done.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Warren. It's stolen by Schroeder. To the left side wing. Ramsey passes to Cephalosha. Launches it.
Don't let him shoot.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
Outstanding patience and decision making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Right side.
Gave you open lane.
Now, here's Warren. Defense right on him. Clock is at 3. Here's Jefferson. He trains it as the shot clock
I see you,
down.
Jefferson.
Jefferson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up
ball.
for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Oh, my God.
And it's Schroeder missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to
ready
be
to get him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics did some really solid work on the floor. He ended with 16 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor.
Man.
Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
Muscala misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. One of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Hornets trail by 3. 19 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here's Warren. He's guarded by Schroeder. Jefferson kicks to Warren. It's stolen by Schroeder. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Here's Warren. With 1 on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a close.
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make a pound on them?
Okay, I'm gonna say that. I don't know what to talk about.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get Atlanta making some changes. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Scott. Cephalosha comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Teague in for Kyle Korver. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Splitter is checked in for Jefferson. Cody Zeller comes in for Marvin Williams. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Warren subbed in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Cephalosha is out there with Horford. Then there's Spencer Hawes. Then there's Teague. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Warren kicks to Batum. 4 on the clock. And the shot clock expires.
Oh, man, I should have shot it when he jumped.
With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. Number 5, the Hawks.
Well, this is only a trend over a few games out of a very, very long season. But the coach has got to be pleased that his team has been able to score big with some consistency.
Hornets trail by 9.
You gotta pack it back.
Zeller dishes to Batum. Courtney Lee is on
the
wing. Passes to Warren. And stolen by Cephalosha.
Are you kidding?
And here's Schroeder. He's got 14, and it's blocked. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Batum kicks to Warren. Hawes with the rebound.
Bro.
Hawes got 3 rebounds now in this one. The Hawks leading by 9.
And
here we go. And so he draws the foul on the shot, but to the line to shoot 2.
It's really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now Warren, 24 points for him. Batum for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Hawes got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Warren. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Hawes. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
Well, he realizes his role. I mean, rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else is a bonus.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Atlanta. Teague can't hit. Hornets trail by 9. Warren the pass to Splitter. Got a piece of lead. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Hornets have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Teague with the ball. Out defended by Warren. The Hawks again can't hit. Charlotte has gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. It's Lee, top of the key. And Batum kicks to Warren. Clock at 4. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
What a game we've seen here for free. 25 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Korver, and the layup's good off the glass. Korver's got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Here's Warren. And he finishes nicely.
Bam!
Warren's got 27 points.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
Korver kicks to Teague. And he gets it to go. Teague's got 12 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And the foul called on
you ain't get me that little weapon.
That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Well, Over the last month, we'll take a look at where the Hawks rank in the NBA stats. First in assists, second in three-point field goal percentage. And they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively. Playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's
I thought somebody was running behind me.
We're witnessing here tonight.
And here we go. Fast break. Korver's got it. And
too big. All right, you know what?
Muscala's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Catch the body, maybe not.
Took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line. Kevin, that trip there was a good sign for him. He's been getting to the line often, but has been struggling to convert. He hasn't been himself from the free throw line, but maybe that can get him going.
Teague drives in, off with the layup.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Now, here's Warren. T right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3.
Jesus.
Kept alive by Charlotte. Slammed in by Splitter.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Warren dishes to Batum. Now, here's Warren. 32 points in the game.
Help him.
Fires for 3. Goes back up. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Mike Scott's checked in for the Hawks. Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. And he sinks the second. Here is Korver. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Teague drives in. Scott can't hit. Good D by Lee.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Warren with the ball. And the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be...
Wait, I know you didn't make that right.
Just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter run ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Williams down low with Jefferson. Jeremy Lamb out there with Warren. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3. Here's Warren. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Warren's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Charlotte. Hawks shooting for the game at 42%. Schroeder kicks to Korver. Pass to Schroeder. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Warren.
Hit him with the E.
To take the lead and
I got both of them. Let's get it.
Oh, hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Horford.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here. 2 shots. 2 shots.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. So after making the first, he goes 1.
I'm back.
For 2.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Bazemore passes to... Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. Tries from the block. No good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Here's Warren. Left side, Kid Gilchrist. Jefferson set the pick for Warren. Off the pick. And Jefferson throws it down hard.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Pick by Horford. There's the pick. And Jefferson sends it back. Hits the three-point bomb.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch. Got it.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Screen by Jefferson. Jefferson setting the pick for Warren. Right side, Williams. And he overshot that one, missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciated it.
And here's Schroeder from deep. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Warren. And he's going up
Please
for
be
the
somebody going for the lob.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. Their teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Korver gets a wide open look and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Charlotte in the lead. Here's Warren. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Warren's got 40 points.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
The pass to Korver. Outside, Scott. Now here's Schroeder, covered by Warren. Lock at 6. The 17-footer. And he gets the jumper to drop. That's 10 points for Horford.
Big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Oh, and a fast break.
Take him down.
Here's Schroeder. And he finishes the break with a layup. Now just a 1-point Hornets lead.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
And the shot by Warren, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Horford. And here's Korver from the arc. Good. And the Hawks lead by 2. There is just no way Clark to tell who's going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this game, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Clark, that's a great point. When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Here's Warren, open and close and nails it. Warren's got 42 in the game. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. They set the pick. Now here's Schroeder, guarded by Warren. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You look at what Schroeder has done so far. He's got 16 points and 4 steals. He's had great awareness out there exploiting those passes.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with
Kevin, thank
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost.
You know it, baby.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show.
I'm about to go on a winning streak. If I win, I'll stay on. I do good at some. Oh yeah, Lob City passer. Didn't even that. Didn't want that. NBA player of the week. That's me, baby. Yeah, I think they have to go all the way up. Let's get this dub, baby.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We have started the big countdown, and the hour is almost here. But before we celebrate at midnight, we welcome you to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is very exciting.
Yes. Get it.
In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Indiana Pacers. Checking out the Pacers playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games. They can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on a lot of
excellent use.
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg. Splitters checked in for Jefferson. Cody Zeller comes in for Williams. And Warren subbed in for Jeremy Lane. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. MKG and Zeller at the forward duo. Batuma's out there with Warren. And it's Splitter in at the 5 down low. Ellis can't get it to go.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there.
Pick by Zeller. Clock at 4. Now, here's Warren. He's started by Ellis, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Okay.
Let's take this chance to showcase the top setup man at the small forward position in the NBA. Fourth, Nick Batum. And, of course, Paul George.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality they're getting and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like
Keep it
that.
Well, I like the craftiness in this game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
The Pacers making a change here. Wasson's checked in. Here's Turner. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Turner with a screen for Lawson.
I want to pack that too.
To set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
50 points a game. Let's get it.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to speak with Frank Vogel for a minute. We talked about the impact players on these two teams. The ones who can take.
I better hit his hand. Let's see it. Let's see it. I take that. Well, actually. I take that.
And he told me that Michael Kidd-Gilchrist may already be in that category. He said he's a guy we've got to account for. He's just so relentless. If you're not ready to match his intensity level, he'll make you look bad. And Kevin, he said if they can limit his impact on the game, that will certainly help.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Shot, no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
He dishes it to Kidd-Gilchrist. Pass to Warren. Fires the three.
What?
And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance
Okay,
they
I'm about
had
to bring it
offensively.
back.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
3 feet.
How about
get a
that
3
move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Here's Lawson. That falls.
Again.
Nice speed that time from George.
Still making buckets.
And that's now 6 points for Ty Lawson. Hornets trail by 8. Warren with the ball. He's got 9. Splitter sets a screen, and the wide open shot from Warren. No good off the front iron.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And slam dunk by Kidd-Gilchrist.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Splitter. Beautiful dash, and the lead goes down. Now just a 4-point Indiana lead.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
And it's working for him, Greg. You like that initiative, not settling for stuff on the perimeter.
The Pacers making a switch here. Stuckey's checked in. Kaminsky's checked in for the Hornets. They grab their own miss. There's the three. Kept alive by Charlotte. And Zeller kicks to Warren. Buries it from 3-point range. Warren's got 12 points in the game.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
How short he is.
Turner with the screen for George. Offensive rebound. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
He hits the second from the line. Hornets trail by 4. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. They set the screen.
Sticking too much.
Now Warren, 12 points for him. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Turner.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At at least as I look at it.
Count the bucket. Charlotte shooting 33% here in the first quarter. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Warren kicks to Kaminsky. And here is Warren. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And he gets the bucket. Pacers leading by 4. Here's George. He had 22 points in the win against the Utah Jazz.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks. That's me. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
If y'all gave me the ball, I could have got that bug.
And that does it for the first quarter. Indiana out in front, up 4.
I think that tripping.
Hey, talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to.
I think I had that all my life.
And Monte Ellis is still. Indiana making some changes. Turner's checked in for C.J. Miles. Paul George comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Tyler Johnson in for George Hill. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte.
Help! You need help.
Splitters checked in for Jefferson. Zeller comes in for Kaminsky. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Warren subbed in for Marvin Williams. On the floor for Charlotte, Warren in at point guard. Batum is out there with Cody Zeller. Then it's Lee, and it's Splitter in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Now, here's Warren. He's guarded by Johnson. Now, here's Warren. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Lee gets rebounded by Indiana.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
And it's George.
Oh, George is cooked all yo.
What I saw, I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
He feeds it to Ellis. Goes up on the high post. Good tee by Lee. Charlotte is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Pick by Zeller. Warren with the ball. Johnson on him.
Oh, about to slam it.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
The Pacers have had an off night from the strike tonight.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line. Take a look at what Ellis has done so far. He's got 8 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for the Pacers.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's around 14 points per game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Lawson with it. Now defended by Warren. George dishes to Lawson. To the inside. Mahimi, and the layup's good off the glass. Mahimi's got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Now, here's Warren. Not a lot of room. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Mahimi's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And George, here we go. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got 3 assists in the game.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
And it's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He finished with 42 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. This was a big win for him and his team as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Well, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Lets it fly from 18. Good. He hits the jump shot. Warren's got 19 points. And here's Indiana. They're on a 14-6 run.
2 minutes.
Lawson outside. Ellis outside. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Oh, George, I don't see him.
Now, here's Warren. Defended by George. Warren with the ball. He's got 19. Poke loose. Here's Seller. You know what? So Indiana will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now, here's Warren. He's guarding closely. Zeller, a screen on Lawson.
Yeah, I was about to hit Zeller
for 3 at the line tonight. First free throw is good.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Freak. He has 20 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those 3-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
Charlotte making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in. Lawson the pass to George. Back to Lawson.
Shooter.
Launches it. Here's Turner. Outside. George. Looks for Lawson. Gets it to him. That doesn't go either for Lawson. Hornets trail by 6.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
And the shot by Warren, no good. Now George. He's got 12. Over in the corner, Ellis. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
C.J. Miles. Rodney Stuckey.
And here is Warren. 21 points in the game.
Oh.
Gets it off. No good on.
Oh my God. I could have exposed him. Drop him.
Second attempt there.
Just
and we've reached halftime in this one.
Wow.
Pacers lead by 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, through the first 2 quarters at least, turnovers have been a big issue. What are they doing that is causing you so much trouble offensively?
Well, it's been a high-pressure game, transition and half-court sets. We'll fix it, though. We just need to play a little more steady and make our passes a little more care.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for...
Bit.
And now, let's get it. We go.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking at Indiana making some changes. C.J. Miles comes in for Mahimi. And it's Johnson in for Monte Ellis. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Splitter is checked in for Jefferson. Cody Zeller comes in for Marvin Williams. Lee's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Warren subbed in for Kid Gilchrist. They've got Paul George, Turner is out there with C.J. Miles. Then there's Hill. And it's Johnson in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now, here's Warren. He's guarded by Hill.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Indiana leading by 11. Fires from 18. It's hauled in by Warren. The Hornets have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Pick by Zeller. Now, here's Warren. Tight defense on him. There's the pass to Splitter. 5 to shoot.
Jesus.
They retain possession. Another shot.
In the face.
It's rebounded by Indiana. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Hill. And Turner kicks to Lawson. Outside, George. Johnson, a wide open look. That ball, nice speed that time from George. Johnson's got 5 now.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Here's George. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Feeds to Warren. Pick by Zeller. And stolen by Lawson. Here's George. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
Now, here's Warren.
Oh, my God.
Now the Pacers moving it up. Lawson with the ball. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, you might have been wondering who the top scoring small forwards have been over the last 10 games. Wonder no more. Here's a peek. Second is Paul George.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
Lawson kicks to Stuckey. On the wing, George. Great D that time from Batum.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Batum with the steal. Stolen by George.
Oh!
And a fast break now for the Pacers. That is good. And it's 13 points for Miles Turner.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor. And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing them out there right now.
Well, that's an ankle breaker, Greg. You know that. And then he calmly knocked it down. Sweet.
The feed now to Miles. He with the block. Here's Warren. 28 points for him. For 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
Yeah, they've got time, and if he can keep stretching the defense like he has been with the three-point shot, that lead could evaporate in a hurry. They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. And that one's
When
good.
got that fire,
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Turner with a screen for George. George double team. No one near Turner as he lets it go. The baseline J off the mark. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Screen by Jefferson. Zeller, a screen on Lawson. From the arc. It's hauled in by George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stuckey drives inside. That's short off the rim. Hornets trail by 8. Now, here's Warren. He's got 34. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Kevin, here we can get a good look at Indiana and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. 8th in fast break points, 10th in field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers. When you can be in that company, you're giving yourself a chance to be a winning team.
And they play at a nice tempo. I mean, you see their fast break points per game. Not the quickest team in the league, but they are opportunistic. And you lag getting back, they'll make you pay.
Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Charlotte. Stuckey drives inside. Kicks it to Turner. Down low, George.
George having a fantastic 22 points and 2 steals as well. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends.
And Indiana making a change here. Mahinmi's checked in.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Top of the key, Warren. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Dishes it to Warren. No good on the 3.
Open 3, man.
George with the ball. He's got 24. Here's Lawson. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Hornets trail by 10 on the court for the Hornets. Williams down low with Jefferson. Warren is out there with Jeremy Lamb. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3, the small forward. Pacers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. They double-team Johnson. Here's Ellis. Again, Indiana.
Nice. Where's the defense?
Now Warren. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte moving it around. Now here's Warren. Defense right on him. Shot clock at 3. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
I wish I would have bounced that way too when you get that rebound.
Indiana leading by 9. And the foul called on 3. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here is Hill. He's covered by Warren. They set the screen. And too long on the shot.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Miles dishes to Ellis. Ellis draws the double. Passes it to Miles. Offline with his 3. Hornets trail by 9. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Williams a screen. Jefferson setting the pick for Warren. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. Gets rebounded by Indiana. They led by as many as 18 points. Johnson kicks to Ellis. From deep. It's good, but the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but